Now on NewsLink Indiana, facing debt default. Lawmakers have 2 weeks to raise the country's borrowing limit as the U.S. faces devastating consequences.
Plus, a decrease in COVID cases, what health experts say you can do to keep the downward trend going.
Scattered showers throughout Muncie and surrounding counties. More on this in my full weather forecast.
Delaware County's only live television newscast from Ball State University's Unified Media Newsroom. You're watching NewsLink Indiana.
Good evening. Thanks for being with us. I'm Madeline Kerr.
And I'm Vanessa Ticino. President Joe Biden hopes his speech today will push Congress to avoid letting the U.S. default on its debt for the first time ever. Congress has just 2 weeks to raise the debt ceiling to avoid major economic fallout that could affect the entire global economy.
But as it stands, things are at a stalemate. Chris Wynn has the latest from Washington as the clock ticks down to the October 18th deadline.
On Monday, an urgent message from the president to the GOP to put partisan bickering aside.
It's hypocritical, dangerous, and disgraceful.
Lawmakers have 2 weeks to raise the country's borrowing limit as the U.S. faces default, which could have devastating consequences.
Not only are Republicans refusing to do their job, they're threatening to use their power, to prevent us from doing our job, saving the economy from a catastrophic event.
Democrats say Congress should vote on a bipartisan basis to pay for bills for which both parties are responsible. But Republicans believe Democrats should handle the issue on their own through a special budget process known as reconciliation.
Clumsy efforts at partisan jams do not work. What works is when the majority accepts the reality of the situation.
Failure to raise the debt ceiling in time could delay payments that many rely on, including Medicare, military paychecks, tax refunds, and Social Security. Also on the line, tens of billions in COVID-19 economic recovery aid and a possible rise in mortgage and credit card interest rates if lawmakers fail to act.
And we've been warned by not only the Treasury Secretary, but by all of the financiers across America, this would be deadly to our economy. It would cost us 6 million jobs.
A congressional standoff with no signs of who will fold first. In Washington, I'm Chris Wynn.
Authorities shut down a bridge in Michigan today that connects the U.S. to Canada. The closure happened after Canadian border officials found possible explosives in a car that was crossing the bridge during an inspection. Canadian police reportedly sent a robot in to investigate further. During the investigation, all bridge employees were instructed to leave work. Authorities say they think it's an isolated incident and don't believe there was an active threat. The Canada Border Services Agency wouldn't speculate as to when the bridge would reopen.
On the other side of the U.S., a major oil spill is threatening wetlands and wildlife off the coast of Southern California. 126,000 gallons of oil gushed into the Pacific Ocean after a pipeline leak was discovered Saturday. The company responsible was identified as Amplify Energy. Their CEO said yesterday they will do everything in their power to make this a quick recovery. The spill happened about 4.5 miles offshore from a pipeline that connects from a processing platform to the shore. U.S. Coast Guard officials say more than 3,100 gallons of the oil have been recovered. Authorities are currently looking into whether a ship anchor hit the underwater pipeline, causing the spill.
Here on campus, students gathered to talk about climate change. NewsLink Indiana's Mitchell Carter shares their message.
Around 20 students gathered by Schaefer Tower on Ball State's campus, spreading out on the lawn to listen to various speakers address climate change. Vice President of the College Democrats, Lynn Teeter, said that this rally was even better than last year's.
It's a climate rally, something they do every year. I've been to 2 now. Just speakers talk about what they're passionate about with climate issues, just trying to get people informed about climate change. I think they talked a lot about the little things people can do, which I liked, and I thought the thing about organic foods was interesting because we didn't talk about that last year.
Several students took the stand to talk about issues regarding climate change, offering up their own personal tips for making a difference, such as using a pasta noodle instead of a straw.
Just slurp it through a little pasta noodle. That's the move. It's better. It breaks down after a while, and it doesn't taste weird, I swear.
Freshman student government member Grayson Jocelyn said the main issue is education.
It's like this big, overwhelming thing, but really, if we just focus down a little bit, we all can do a little part, and our little parts can make a big impact. Take a few hours, sit down in front of a computer, and learn about this stuff, because really, the main reason I believe why the environment is in danger, why it is right now, is because people are not educated.
While the issue of the environment is overwhelming to some, Teeter prefers to focus more on what she and others can do as individuals.
Because we do a lot of things like educational things about the environment, and we try to volunteer with like environmental things around Muncie when we can. So
This climate rally was only one of what the student government and college Democrats hope to be many events catered toward helping others learn about the environment. In Muncie, Mitchell Carter, NewsLink, Indiana.
And now a first look at weather. Vanessa, what do you have for us this week?
We're seeing some scattered showers in Muncie and surrounding counties, but that should dissipate by early evening. We're going to see temperatures are sitting here in the mid to upper 60s, with Muncie sitting at 67 degrees, and a little cooler temperatures towards the north with Lafayette at 66 degrees. In my full weather forecast, I'm going to be talking about how there is going to be a foggy start to your Tuesday and how that's going to affect your commute, as well as some rain, scattered showers throughout the week, as well as above average temperatures for this time of the year. More.
Thank you so much, Vanessa. After months of the Delta variant driving the pandemic in the U.S., some good news is out for the current COVID-19 surge. The latest numbers show a downward trend, but top U.S. health officials say vaccination remains key to ensuring cases stay down. New COVID-19 cases reported in the U.S. in the past week versus the previous week are down in at least 24 states, steady in 20 states, and rising in only 6 states. The trend is the same for hospitalizations. Those are down in 33 states, and new deaths that in the same time period are down in 18 states. But top U.S. health officials urge Americans not to let their guard down.
We have 70 million people in the country who are eligible to be vaccinated, who are not yet vaccinated. That's the danger zone right there.
Health officials are saying that vaccinations are the best bet to keep the downward trend. They say the fear of missing out on events or travel seem to sway more unvaccinated Americans to get the vaccine.
As people prepare their holiday travel plans, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has recommendations. To prevent COVID-19 outbreaks, the CDC advises people to delay travel until they are fully vaccinated. If you are unvaccinated but must travel, the CDC advises travelers to get a viral test 1 to 3 days before the trip. The CDC also recommends not traveling if you are sick with symptoms of COVID or have been around someone with suspected or diagnosed COVID-19 in the past 14 days, even if they did not have symptoms. The CDC says people who have recovered from COVID-19 within the past 3 months or are fully vaccinated can travel after an exposure unless they have symptoms of COVID-19.
After the break, the Facebook whistleblower has been revealed, what she is accusing Facebook of.
Plus, a Muncie restaurant is making itself known to the community. Who it is after the break.
Riding the bus is an easy thing to do. Last year, we carried 60,000 riders from the Ball State area. 50,000 of those were students. Anywhere you want to go, MITS will take you there.
So, I just moved in with his family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that. That's disgusting. Oh, poop already! You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Welcome back. The Facebook whistleblower who released internal documents from the company revealed her identity in an interview with 60 Minutes. The whistleblower was revealed to be Frances Haugen, Facebook's former product manager. In the interview, she accused the company of prioritizing profits over public good. She claims Facebook knows the platform is used to spread hate, violence, and misinformation and has tried to hide it. Facebook is aggressively pushing back.
Absolutely no commercial incentive, no moral incentive, no company-wide incentive to do anything other than try and give the maximum number of people as much of a positive experience as possible. And that is what we do day in, day out.
Haugen will testify in front of a Senate subcommittee hearing tomorrow. A day after Haugen's reveal, Facebook and several other apps were experiencing a major outage. Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp were inaccessible for more than 6 hours today. The company took to Twitter around 12:30 this afternoon, saying, "We're aware that some people are having trouble accessing our apps and products. We're working to get things back to normal as quickly as possible." They replied to that tweet just after 6:30, saying the systems are back online. Facebook's chief technology officer Mike Schrofer also tweeting the services were back online. He said it may take them some time to get back to 100% before ending his tweet with, "I'm sorry." It is still unclear what caused the outage.
Ready or not, the holiday shopping season has already begun. Amazon is rolling out some of its Black Friday deals earlier than ever. The online retailer announced today deep discounts across every category. They say these discounts will happen on select days in October and November. Amazon will also add new deals for customers throughout the next 2 months. Speaking of holiday season, one restaurant in Muncie is hoping to bring people the feeling of home year-round. NewsLink Indiana's Janae Williams spoke with the restaurant's founding family about its significance.
From the stomach and to the soul, Mama Bond's Soul Food is making a name for itself in Muncie. Since last November, the restaurant has operated on the principle of family.
I have my sister-in-laws here, my brother-in-law here. We do have workers as well, like other fry cooks, other managers, cashiers that's not related, but we do have a lot of family members that do help out here.
Like many business owners in 2020, owner Andrea Venable Bond was unsure of the next steps she should take in a rapidly changing time.
What I did was, I'm like, well, let me think of what I can do to create more jobs. Actually, I thought to do a daycare. And my dad was like, you don't want to do a daycare in COVID, so I had to rethink my plan. So I came up with a soul food restaurant. Everybody still have to eat, regardless of COVID or not. Muncie doesn't have a soul food restaurant, so that's how kind of the story came about.
The name Mama Bond's comes from the late Regina Bond, who passed away in 2014. Her family continues her legacy through cooking and instilling her values.
We felt it necessary to continue her name, continue her vision, continue the cooking with love, and that's what you find in Mama Bond's. She was all about the fruit of the spirit, especially love, and so everything you find here will be made with love, will be made with attention, and that's where it comes from. She was intimate with us as family. We're intimate with you as customers.
Mama Bond's Soul Food Kitchen has proven it's here to stay.
But we're still here, so hopefully we keep pumping. As long as I got staff, as long as we got customers, we're just gonna keep going hard at it and keep Mama Bond's here as long as we can.
In Muncie, Janae Williams, NewsLink, Indiana.
For more information on Mama Bond's and how the restaurant could benefit students, visit ballstatedaily.com.
And after the break, we'll go ahead and take a full look at weather.
We're seeing upper 60s across the state of Indiana, with Muncie at 67 and cooler temperatures towards the north, mostly sitting at 66 degrees. More to come.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think it's just vapor with flavor.
It won't hurt my kid like cigarettes, right?
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
My kid?
My kid
knows it's dangerous. Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Emotes say a lot, but they can't say it all. Think your guildmate is struggling? Try these dialogue options. Go beyond emotes. Check in with your guildmates at seizetheawkward.org.
Every day,
Millions of people are connecting
and even though we're overcoming obstacles,
watching each other's backs,
and banding together.
we should still make an effort.
We should still make an
to
effort.
get to know each other,
On a deeper level. Father,
cosplayer,
mentor.
actor.
It's time we take a step forward
It's time we take a step forward,
Come together.
and discover
how accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
Welcome back. The time is now 9:16, and the weather today has been a little gloomy. There's been a little drizzling going on.
Yes, I really hope that rain does not come this week. I really need it to go away.
Yeah, with that fall weather, it's not looking really great, but we'll have to turn to Vanessa for a full look at weather.
We are seeing some scattered showers here today, but at this moment we are with around 60 degrees all throughout the state of Indiana. But we are seeing those scattered showers move throughout the state of Indiana and our state neighbors to the east. We have this low pressure system near Lake Erie that is going to stay a bit stationary and is going to cause us to have a few scattered showers throughout this week. Tonight, though, it is going to hit a low of 59 degrees with winds staying between 5 and 10 miles per hour, just mostly cloudy skies. But as we head into tomorrow, we are seeing some thick fog that is going to impact our visibility. With Muncie, we're only going to have a half-mile view visibility as well as the same around surrounding counties. So just be careful for your early morning commute, whether you're going to work or to school. But that is going to go away by the afternoon. As of tomorrow, we're going to see those cool temperatures stick around for 8 a.m. and it is going to increase in temperature throughout the day, hitting our high of 74 degrees at 5 p.m. As of the precision cast, we're seeing those scattered showers all throughout the state of Indiana. Clouds are going to come in. Tomorrow afternoon, it is going to be pretty clear, but it is going to come up through the state, and we are going to see those temperatures come a little bit lower as that rain is going to affect us. As of tomorrow afternoon, we are going to have a bit of an overcast with clouds over our viewing area of Muncie. And this precision is going to affect us this week, especially Wednesday and Thursday. We're going to see 60 to 70% chance of rain. Tuesday and Friday, not as likely, but just keep in mind for Wednesday and Thursday, might want to carry around an umbrella or a rain jacket just in case those scattered showers affect us. Over the next 6 to 10 days, our area is going to be above average temperature, so we're thinking mid to upper 70s, and that is not going to be affected by the rain that much. For our next mid-7-day forecast, we see those temperatures over here in the week, and those chances of rain Wednesday and Thursday, just keep in mind in case those scattered showers do affect us. But it is going to be a gorgeous weekend. It's going to be upper 70s, mostly clear skies, so that rain isn't going to follow us into the weekend.
Well, I mean, with those fall temperatures in those 70s, obviously you got the con of that rain coming in. So it's a give and take there, obviously.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vanessa. And now to Caleb for sports.
Cardinals receiver Justin Hall gaining some honors this week. We'll take a look at the impact he made on the field this weekend and an update on our high school football slate from the weekend up next in sports.
Here's your sandwich, miss. Oh, thank you. And your burger.
Awesome, thank you.
And your bowl of boiling water, sir.
After retiring from the NFL, I've been able to spend a lot more time coaching my daughter's basketball teams. It's something I love to do. Through our games and our tournaments, we see all types of coaching, good and bad. And it begs the question, do we really know who's coaching our kids? Do they have the proper training and screening it would take for me to be comfortable with my daughters playing for that coach? Our Youth Basketball Association made the decision to use trusted coaches to screen and train all of our coaches. I'm a trusted coach. Are you?
So if one cat has 4 kittens who reproduce every 6 months, how many cats will there be in 5 years? Who's got it? Is this... What is that? Seriously? Who threw that?
Cats are terrible at math, but they sure do multiply. Please spay, neuter, and adopt.
The solution is 10.
Last week, Ball State women's volleyball taking on Ohio University Bobcats in a 2-day doubleheader. The Cardinals coming into the matchup 11-3 on the season compared to a rough start for Ohio, entering Worthen with just 1 win over Toledo. The Bobcats not willing to roll over in their first match as the Cardinals quickly finding themselves down 2-1, attempting to climb out of a hole. Ball State tightening up and coming back to take the 4th set to tie up the match. The Cardinals and the Bobcats fighting all the way to the end, but Ball State avoiding the upset, taking the final set in extras and winning the match. Friday, the Cardinals learning from their mistakes, sweeping Ohio 3-0. Head coach Kelly Miller Phillips feels wins like this can be attributed to the team's toughness.
Means something, and it's a toughness piece to be able to come out with a win, especially, we were down 14-12 there in set 5 and just remained calm, played hard, and found, good things happen when you just play hard, and we'll take it.
Last week, Ball State wide receiver Justin Hall securing high praise by earning 2 prestigious honors for his successes in not 1 but 2 separate positions on the field. In an outstanding individual performance against the previously undefeated Army Black Knights, Hall gaining an impressive 187 all-purpose yards, but most importantly, running the opening kickoff to the end zone for a 99-yard touchdown. Thanks to his greatness on the field, Hall earning the MAC Conference Special Teams Player of the Week. Not only does Hall have success as a kick returner, he also thrives as a 5th-year wideout and one of quarterback Drew Plitt's favorite targets. Because of his generational talents, Hall is put on the honor roll for the Outstanding Paul Hornung Award. This award exemplifies the versatility, enabling a player to make an impact at numerous positions on the field. With the 2021-22 season nearing the halfway point, Hall looks to build off of his season totals of 367 yards and 2 touchdowns in order for Ball State to win yet another MAC Conference championship. Keeping the action on the gridiron, many high school teams playing under the lights this past Friday. Let's take a look at the results. Kicking things off with Muncie Central, the Bearcats taking their 6th loss of the season. Muncie Central falling on the road to Marion 48-30. Moving things over to the team that just keeps on winning, the Monroe Central Golden Bears, keeping their undefeated season alive with the win against Eastern Hancock 27-21. Rolling over to West-El, the Warriors submerging their season into the loss column after losing to Tindley 42-12. West-El still in search of their first win with only a few games left in the regular season. Bringing things back to the mainland, the Delta Eagles striking closer to an even season with a 38-0 loss to Pendleton Heights. After steamrolling Newcastle the game before, they couldn't replicate the performance. And Yorktown getting a taste of their own medicine on Friday, falling to Greenfield Central 43-7. The week before, the Tigers handling Shelbyville 35-0. With the season quickly coming to a close, every team looking to make one last push before the postseason. And guys, it was an exciting time on campus on Saturday. Ball State with a big win over Army. It was a big win for them, considering Army was undefeated.
Yeah, I saw a lot of Army fans in Cardinal territory. It was a sight to see. Hopefully they're going to make it to the MAC conference this year. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, our Cardinals are definitely making their way through this fall season. I'm very excited to see what they have next.
For sure.
Yeah. And all those high school teams.
Yeah,
really
it's going to be exciting. It's going to be real exciting to see those kind of communities come together as they push towards the playoffs. You know, it's always awesome when a community comes together like that. So we'll see who kind of makes it there.
Yeah, of course, it's going to be really exciting to see who makes it. We'll have to keep up with all those teams. After the break, we will take a look at what's trending. Stay with us.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you.
Hi.
Can you help me?
I got it.
Thank you.
No problem.
Just like the rules to surviving Zombieland, there are steps you can take to be prepared for an emergency.
It's the right thing to do.
Talk with your family to make a plan. Look for safe areas to meet up if separated. And stock up on supplies. It's never too early to get prepared, so start now.
Right now? Right now.
You can't predict emergencies, but you can be ready.
You're welcome, America.
Visit ready.gov today to learn more.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago, in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
And welcome back. Time for us to take a look at what's trending.
Joining us now is NewsLink Indiana's Alex Bayland. Alex, what do you have for us?
So, are you guys fans of Marvel? I know I am, and what's really cool is Howard University is teaming up with Netflix to offer a $5.4 million scholarship in the honor of the late Chadwick Boseman. The scholarship will cover 4 years at Howard's College of the Fine Arts, which was renamed after Boseman following his death last year. Howard's president says the fund embodies the Black Panther actor's passion for storytelling and willingness to support future generations. It will be awarded to a student from each class this year, and one incoming freshman each year after that. And moving from the acting world to the comedic one, Dave Chappelle has a new comedy special coming to Netflix. Dave Chappelle, The Closer, premieres tomorrow. Netflix and Chappelle patched up their rocky relationship earlier this year when the two sides agreed to a new streaming agreement for Chappelle's show. You can check out Netflix's new trailer for The Closer, which is up now on YouTube.
That looks like it's going to be really good. Alex, thank you so much. Now we'll turn to Vanessa for a final look at weather for the night.
We're seeing some rain chances in the earlier part of the week, with Wednesday and Thursday being your most likely chances to see scattered showers. But when we hit the weekend, it's going to be gorgeous, sunny, and mid to upper 70s for your weekend.
Hopefully those temperatures continue throughout the week, but I really hope that rain goes away for next week. Hopefully it's looking better because I love those fall temperatures. But that is all tonight for NewsLink Indiana. Be sure to join us again tomorrow night at 9, streaming live on the NewsLink Indiana Facebook page.
And for news anytime, anywhere, go to ballstatedaily.com. Have a great night.